top-ranked lightweights collide in the co-main event of UFC 287 when the former champion Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira faces off against the number 4 ranked Dariush. There's a lot at stake. The winner of this fight will probably fight for the title next. Oliveira is a dangerously sharp striker. His punches down the middle will prove to be dangerous. But when he strikes, his stance is very upright and his head movement is not really good. And that's probably why he's taken so much damage in his last 3 fights. He's been knocked down at least once in his last 3. In this fight, his knees up the middle could be a very good weapon for him, especially because Dariush, he tends to duck or lean to a certain side when he's trying to dodge punches, and even when he enters. One thing that did work out for Charles during his championship run was the way he weaponized his pace. He pushes the tempo, and he has made these guys fight a very chaotic rate. We saw that work against Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. Unfortunately, it didn't work in his last one against Islam, a very strong wrestler. Dariush, he's a southpaw, so they will be in opposite stances. When it comes to striking, he is slower. He's also less technical, but he does carry a lot more power. When he's at his best, he's throwing punches straight down the middle, but he does tend to get very sloppy and loop his punches really badly. But those looping punches could possibly help him get around Charles' guard. His guard is high all the time, but it's not very active. He's not really good defending with it. Since they will be in opposite stances, Dariush has a very strong kick to the body he likes to throw, and that's going to be open all day, especially with Charles' high guard. He should look to the body early and often. Both guys are obviously known for their elite Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Charles, he has 21 wins by submission, while Beneil has 8. Both guys don't really have the best wrestling, but I do think Dariush will be stronger in the clinch positions and in the exchanges. And if he gets something like top position, I don't see how Charles gets out of that, especially with how well Dariush does managing around those submission threats. And we saw in the fight against Islam, we saw Oliveira get controlled by a much stronger grappler. And, Dariush is strong. So that being said, I think it's going to be a very close one, but I do think Dariush wins by decision. Just like his past fights, he has a very methodical way of winning. I do think Charles has a slight advantage when it comes to the striking. The gap is not really as wide as many people believe because Oliveira is very reckless and his defense leaves a lot to be desired and will leave him open to a very dangerous and powerful Dariush. Both guys are very dangerous when it comes to the jiu-jitsu. If the fight hits the ground, I think both guys will be even. I just think Dariush will be stronger in a lot of those positions. That being said, Charles Oliveira got that dog in him, so you can never really count him out. And it's very, very difficult to root against him. So I do have Dariush by decision. But, man, I'm looking forward to a very great fight. It's going to be a banger for how long it lasts. And, yeah, don't forget to like the video, subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know who you think and who you got. It's going to be a great night of fights. Don't forget to tune in, and I'll see you next week.